Hello everybody, I'm standing in the middle of a river because what lengths wouldn't I go to update this Pokédex? So let's just get on with it, shall we? We're going to create our own entry and at the end I'm going to experience what it's like to be this Pokemon.
And I was like, I just got to get out of here, yeah?
Because this is very cold. Very cold. I mean, I'm filming this in October, so yeah. This week it's Oshawott, listed as number 501 in the National Pokédex. It first appeared in the Black, White, Black 2, White 2 series of games and is one of the starter Pokemon of the Unova region. In order to register its image in the Pokédex, I'm going to create one of these models designed by the wonderful team over at Paper Pokes. And once I get on with that and see if I still have the faculty of my feet, let's see how Oshawott got its name. I mean, it's cold. The name Oshawott is quite a complicated one, and it's theorised it can be broken down into 4 different words. Osh, Sha, Wat, and Ot. Osh can come from the English word ocean, which the dictionary defines as one of the large bodies of water separating continents. Sha can come from the English word shell, defined as a hard external covering of an animal. What can what mean? Well, what can come from water, which the dictionary says is a substance of molecular formula H2O found at room temperature and pressure as a clear liquid. The ot part comes from the English word otter, which the dictionary states is an aquatic or marine carnivorous mammal in the subfamily Lutrinae of the order Mustelidae. Ocean, shell, water, otter, Oshawott. As I attempt to pronounce its Japanese name, I can only apologise for any butchered pronunciation. Its Japanese name, Mijumaru, is a combination of Mitsu, meaning water, or possibly Mijuku, meaning immature, and Maru, meaning round, or a common suffix in male names. Oshawott is classified as the sea otter Pokemon, as in water, ocean, the river I'm standing in, not the letter. And this is what Oshawott looks like. As can be seen, quite a unique looking Pokemon with a mix of white and blue coloration across its body because it's a water type. These flipper feet and these 2 arms. Around its neck are these little bubbles of fur. On its head are these triangular ears and these little freckles which may turn into whiskers. A little orange nose. On the back is its tail, which helps it swim, and on its stomach is where it keeps its shell, which it refers to as a skull chop. Now let's take a look at the real-world inspirations that went into Oshawott's design. So is that like a wetsuit or what? Oshawott draws its inspiration from an otter. There are 13 species of otter in the world and they can be found on every continent except Antarctica and Australia, and they swim in rivers from Scotland to the heart of the Amazon to the lowlands of Singapore, except the sea otter, which is only found in shallow coastal waters in the North Pacific Ocean, with 90% of the population found in Alaska. A quirky skill that otters have is that they use rocks as tools. They're able to pry open clamshells, scallop shells, crack open a crab's carapace in order to get the meat inside. And once it's found a rock that really suits it, the otter keeps it in a little pouch under its armpit for safekeeping. So I guess it always tastes salty? Oshawott and its evolutionary line are also based on samurai warriors. However, since its later evolutions showcase more of the samurai's design, and because I haven't recorded that much footage of a samurai yet, I'll save it for a later video. Between Oshawott and otters, there's a number of similarities. The little nose, little ears, little hands and feet, a big rudder-esque tail, and Oshawott's shell on its stomach is similar to how otters hold the shells they've just cracked open to feast upon. I'd rather sit at a table than backstroke to eat my salad, thank you very much. Water. Oshawott weighs in at 13 pounds, around 5.9 kilos, or 236 shell-shaped Madeleine cakes. Oshawott stands at 1 foot 8 inches, approximately 0.5 metres, or 4 Madeleines high. Its footprint is quite similar in shape to the skull chop on its stomach, but it's quite difficult to show you underwater. Anywho, let's see how Oshawott acts in the wild.
Lindsay? Hi, it's Scott. Hey. Oh, yeah, hi. Oh, a second one, yeah. So, I never know whether to go in for two, if it's like European or, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for doing this. Sorry I'm late. There was just a lot of traffic on the way over. No, I walked it. There was just a lot of leaves on the ground. Hot, are you warm? It's really warm in here. Yeah, but I'm really glad that we could do this eventually, yeah. Oh, I mean, does anyone really look like their profile pics? I've just lost a lot of weight, is what it is. Well, technically, yeah, if you look like a bodybuilder and then you don't, then technically you've lost weight. Oh, sorry, I haven't even had a chance to think about it yet. No, I'm too distracted by the effervescent, invigorating, intoxicating repartee flowing Twixters. A veritable tete-a-tete of, yeah, just a minute will be fine, just another minute will be good. Oh, that's what bao is. I just thought it was a type of soup. Never mind. So you were telling me about your time in Thailand, where you bees. Yeah. I've got a YouTube channel where big. Well, it's got triple digits of subscribers. So yeah. You know Pokémon? The little animals. Yeah. Well, I make videos as if they were real. So like, I do noises like them, and one of them uses shells to eat with. So hope you don't mind that I'm just gonna. So it's a real job. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I'm 30 next year. I've got to have a proper stable job, haven't I? So I'm a freelance actor. So then, yeah, I wake up in the conservatory and it's a beautiful day, it's really sunny, it's really nice. And I roll over and he's sitting there just wearing a sarong with 2 mugshots of his kids on his lap. And he proceeds to tell me how when his son was like 7, he started speaking in tongues. But it wasn't tongues, they were actually the names of some dogs. And that's when they discerned that his son was the reincarnated spirit of a Japanese businessman that died in the 50s. And I was like, I've just got to get out of here, yeah? I'm not staying there at all. So you're going to pay with card? I've got cash. Got some clams. Got me some clams. No, I know they're scallop shells, but it's just a colloquial term for money. Really. I think it's American, really. But no, I actually don't have my wallet, so I'm just going to give you that.
Now we've got the raw data compiled, let's see what it does to our page. And that's Oshawott's Pokédex entry completed. Let's take a quick read of what its biography says. The scalp chop on its stomach isn't just used for battle, it can be used to break open hard berries as well. And there's no harsher battlefield than that of the dating world. And that's another Pokédex entry, updated. Thank you so much for joining me. Is there anything new that you've learned? Is there anything that I've missed out? And do you think scallop shells will be the cutlery of the future? I mean, probably not. We've been using forks for hundreds of years, so there's a reason why. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and make sure to stick around because this adventure is far from over. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and catch you next time. Yeah, why isn't there a Pokemon in a jacuzzi? That'd be nice, a jacuzzi Pokemon. That'd be really nice.